Welcome back to Ozarks Fox. Every day, 9,000 children are reported as abused or neglected in the United States. 500,000 kids are in foster care or institutions right now. And every day across the nation, 3 children die from abuse. That's according to CASA of Southwest Missouri. CASA stands for Court Appointed Special Advocates. And here in Greene County, 900 children are in foster care right now. And there's a shortage of foster homes. CASA's job is to help find safe, permanent homes for children in foster care and help prevent future abuse. We are learning more about CASA and an upcoming event on the 28th that you can participate in and here on Ozarks Tonight. So we have with us Daniel Ogunyemi is here with us and Jake Earhart. And Jake is with Vault Credit Union. You're one of the sponsors for the event.
Yes, yeah.
And Daniel, you're with CASA.
I am.
So let's get started there. I want to first talk a little bit about CASA and your mission, and then we'll get into the event. So I read that CASAs act as the eyes and ears of the juvenile court. Tell me more about CASA and what you do.
So we are a volunteer-led organization. We rely on our community heavily. We appreciate our community, but our volunteers are the ones that advocate for children in foster care. So thankfully, that number in foster care has gone down in this county. But it's still an alarming number. We right now serve Greene and Christian counties, and those volunteers, they'll spend time building relationships with the children. They'll go to special meetings on behalf of the children, which are called family support team meetings and some others here and there. And then they go to court on behalf of the child and just help speak up. So not necessarily in legal representation, but they are the eyes and ears because they are spending time building those relationships and being involved in the child's life to make sure they don't slip through the cracks of foster care.
How many volunteers do you have right now in both Greene and Christian counties?
So right now we have about 150 volunteers in both counties, mainly in Greene. We are actually in the middle of our first Christian County training, which is really, really cool. We're excited about the opportunity to expand into that county and provide services for the children out there that are in foster care. 150,
is that a pretty good number for you right now? Is that enough to cover everyone?
Unfortunately not. We have a huge need for volunteers that are devoted to spending their time advocating for children that are in foster care and building that relationship. And honestly, if we doubled that, we will be doing a significant amount more, obviously, than what we're doing now.
Now, you have an event coming up raising money for children in foster care. It's called the Smash the Cycle. This is on September 28th at the E-Factory. It's an all-day event. What can people expect from this day and this event, Smash the Cycle?
So this is a brand new event that Laura Farmer, who is my boss, for whatever reason, always allows me to kick her door down with these wacky ideas, and this is one of those wacky ideas. And so it's really a video game tournament, and Smash Brothers, which honestly I didn't even know what it was, is kind of the main headline where people can come in and they can play Smash Brothers, and there's a tournament style that goes along with that. There'll be a competitive side for those people that know what they're doing, and then a casual side for people like me who just want to come and compete in a tournament and maybe win some prizes.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Jake, you're going to be there on Saturday on the 28th. Tell me about your role and why you are involved with Smash the Cycle in CASA.
Well, as a credit union in the area, all credit unions are built off the same founding principle of people helping people. So that's kind of where we're at. We really like to get out in the community and show our support. We've helped organizations like the Child Advocacy Center, Harmony House, Help Give Hope, but we never really had a partnership with CASA. So Daniel actually reached out to me and asked if this was something that we'd be interested in, and we jumped on the opportunity. We're really excited about it. We're excited about what CASA does for our community, and we're just proud that we can be a part of that and help them, raise some money so they can keep doing it.
Tell me more a little bit about that. As being a business, you are involved with an organization in the community that's making a difference, and as you said, doing something for our community, for our kids. Why is it important for businesses to be involved with organizations like CASA?
I think it's so easy in the business world to I guess kind of get tied up in what you're doing and forget about everybody else. When you're having success in business, a lot of people do. They just get tied up in what's going on and they just keep pushing forward with their business. But they forget about those people who might be struggling in the shadows, and that's something that we really want to put a highlight on and really try and help people out in those situations. CASA is an organization that does a really great job about that, a great job at that, and so we're really proud just to be able to help fund them in their endeavors to raise more money.
Now, the money raised goes directly to CASA, and how exactly will these funds be used?
The money that is raised from the Smash the Cycle tournament goes directly to supporting the volunteers that will support the children. And so it helps with efforts like the volunteer coordinators and the staff at CASA being able to recruit more volunteers, host more trainings and different things like that. So we're able to serve more children that are in foster care. We have a goal. We have a very, very lofty goal of serving every child in foster care. And eventually, we would love to work ourselves out of a job where CASA is nowhere, it have to exist. And what that looks like is being able to get advocates in the door to serve these children and help them thrive into adulthood.
If people are interested in finding out more about CASA and the event, where can they find you?
Sure. So we have a Facebook page. It has information about the event. We didn't mention it's not just a Smash tournament. There will be board games that'll be there. There'll be retro games like a Nintendo 64, which I'm probably most excited about because that was like the first game I ever played.
Very cool.
There'll be some vendors around to interact with, some VR and some other cool stuff that'll be going on. So they can go to the CASA of Southwest Missouri Facebook page. They can also go to our website. It has information there as well.
All right, Daniel, Jake, thank you all so much for being here.
Thank you.
And we'll have all of that information on our website. That's ozarksfirst.com. And we'll be right back with more right here on Ozarks Fox.